A single birth in a Czech zoo may hold the key to saving an entire species on the edge of oblivion. Can hope really come from such an unlikely beginning? The northern white rhinoceros, once roaming vast stretches of Africa, is down to just 2 living females. A shocking testament to the impact of poaching and habitat loss. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn and raises heated debate about science, conservation, and the limits of hope. Back in 1977, a rhino named Nasi was born at Dvůr Králové Zoo in the Czech Republic. Her appearance stunned zookeepers. Her mother, Nasima, was a northern white rhino who'd only ever been in contact with a southern white rhino male. Against the odds, Nasi became the world's only confirmed hybrid between these two closely related but distinct subspecies. And this is the part most people miss. Her existence hinted that interbreeding could be possible, even as the northern white rhino faces extinction. Fast forward to 2023, when scientists took bold action inspired by this historic hybrid. The Biorescue Project embarked on a pioneering journey, creating rhino embryos in the lab via in-vitro fertilization, IVF, and implanting them into surrogate mothers. In one such attempt, oocytes, egg cells from Eleanor, a southern white rhino living at Belgium's Paradise Zoo, were fertilized and transferred to Kura, another southern white rhino in Kenya. The result seemed promising, but tragedy struck. Kura died suddenly from an infection triggered by ancient bacteria resurging after heavy rains. Yet, amid the heartbreak, a necropsy revealed a glimmer of hope. A 70-day-old fetus was found, indicating IVF could work in rhinos. Now, scientists are determined to apply the same process using genetic material from Fatu, one of the last 2 northern white rhinos. Here's a point that's sure to spark debate. Every embryo transfer means crossing the species line. Can a southern white rhino truly be an ideal surrogate for a northern white rhino baby? Jan Steskel, Biorescue's coordinator, isn't ready to declare victory just yet, acknowledging that while the birth of hybrid Nasi gives some confidence, until a northern white rhino calf is born from a southern white rhino mother, there's no guarantee. Critics have voiced worries, pointing out genetic complications of hybridization and lamenting the loss of the last northern white rhino male. Some wonder if it's even right to continue. Does resurrecting the subspecies through laboratory means cross an ethical line? Genetic diversity, critical for long-term survival, suffered massively with such catastrophic population loss. That's another controversial wrinkle. Might gene editing be the answer? Matt James, Chief Animal Officer at Colossal Biosciences, describes a revolutionary partnership with Biorescue. Their goal? Use advanced genetic analysis to compare historic diversity with the genetic makeup of the remaining individuals and stored cell lines. By identifying lost alleles, genes associated with traits like disease resistance or adaptability, they hope to use gene editing to restore the northern white rhino's genetic heritage. This multi-step approach, mixing natural surrogacy, lab-based fertilization, and cutting-edge genetics, has already sparked fierce discussion among conservationists. Should we be focusing resources here, given the close relationship between northern and southern white rhinos? Or should efforts pivot to broader ecosystem protection? And if gene editing becomes a tool for species recovery, how do we determine what is truly wild? From Nasi's extraordinary birth to the promise of science and technology, the future of the northern white rhino hangs in the balance. It's proof that even as we stand at the edge of extinction, human ingenuity can open new doors, but maybe not without controversy. What do you think? Is this scientific intervention the salvation these rhinos need? Or does it raise more troubling ethical and ecological questions? Could the lessons learned here change conservation forever? Share your thoughts below, whether you're cheering for a breakthrough or concerned about unintended consequences. Your perspective matters in this historic moment.